Hi, Sanchana. I want to go over this with you on your song "Paint the Town." Coming up, I've come up with a pretty cool arrangement for you. I think you'll like it. I think it'll work pretty well. What we're going to do is what's called a drop D tuning. You're going to take your low E and you're going to match it an octave below the fourth string, open D. So that you have a D, A, D, A, D, and you don't play here. You could play the minor on the F or the major on the F sharp. The G would be your suspended fourth. Okay, but when you do the drop D tuning, you get a much fuller sound. Okay, and it works for this song, even though it's in the key of E flat. What we're going to do is take this D chord and fretting position, we're going to capo it at the first fret, and we're technically playing now in the key of E flat, even though everything you're playing in your mind, you're playing in the key of D. All right? It's a kind of duality thing, but this is part of what you have to do when you're working with a capo. All right? It's a tool, it's not a crutch. Can be a crutch, like all tools, but in this lesson, it's a tool. All right, so the pattern on Paint the Town, that little intro thing you can do 7 frets up. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 in between the 2 dots. I have a D, A, D, D. Okay, a nice Indian raga drum. And then you have that going on in the song in a couple spots. So you can do this, put a lot of power behind it, and you'll become the percussion, the bass, and the rhythm section for the song, acoustically. So you'd be going... Okay? Now the D5... you can play like that, or use your first finger on the A, second on the D, because then we're going to come up here and I'm going to play, you got your D5, ba 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 ba, to G. It's a G minor, which is kind of tricky to do. You can do that, but here we have, I've got an open D, a D here, a D here, a G here, and a D here. Again, kind of awkward. So what I do is I put my third finger on the 6th string at the 5th fret, up from the capo, and that gives me a G, a D, a D, a D, and if I want to reach that I can or not play it. Okay? Now I can play a G major here. It doesn't seem to affect the song so much, but I would leave the open G just because it rocks better. So you're going ba 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 ba. So then I just take the same shape. There's your G5, just substitute it for the G minor. Slide up 3 frets to the 9th fret dotted here, and you can leave it open or add that second finger on the 3rd string like a C-shaped chord, and there's your B flat actually, and down 1 fret and you can play all 6 strings, and that's your A chord. So I'm going to work on an arrangement for you, but the D5, D, first string, 6th string, 5th string. Just block it. You don't have to play every string on the menu. Then the G5, 2nd string, 3rd fret. Okay. Oop. All right. 1, 2, 3. That's my E flat. And then take my 3rd and 4th fingers, put them on the 5th and 6th strings at the 6th fret, 5th fret. There's your G. Slide up to the 9th fret, put your 2nd finger on the 3rd string. There's your B flat. Slide everything down equally. Play all 6 if you like. There's your A. Okay? Hope that helps.